Briggy brought this trio to is it trio try whatever. Briggy brought these guys back to the house. Oh, more a mad like the maddest shock ever. Like, who would have thought of Dami, Ruthie, Chinwe, and those are the Ogbas so far in Biggie's house. We are wondering what is Ogbas. Ogbas are mad, crazy person. Okay, so it happened like this. There were three ninjas that came in, and you know how this ninjas, they pour this cream, is it whipped cream or whatever, this thing that is foamy, they pour it on the housemate's head and they tell them freeze and all of that. So these three ninjas, they came in, and in fact, the one Chinwe was even pouring on the housemate. It was dramatic, and I'd be like, this was too overdue. Little do we know that these were evicted housemate. Guys, I said this show needs to be gingered. Like, we need basketballs. These ones are too cool, and I'm sure that Biggie wants to spice things up. Biggie wants to, he wants drama. The show too cool. So Biggie needs basketballs. He needs drama. People must get disqualified. Even if they are not disqualified, I mean, they must get strike. In fact, as I'm speaking right now, guys, Plantain wanted to cause fight between Chinwe, Ruthie, and Osi. Okay, so Osi and Victoria, they were playing snooker, and then Ruthie went into the cupboard to pick plantain, and then before you know, she started saying, "No, don't pick that plantain. The plantain is for me, Wani, it's for Onyeka, it's for Ozi, don't pick it." And Ruthie was like, waiting up, you carry food, come Biggie house. You can't tell me not to take plantain or eat in Biggie's house. And Ruthie did that and picked the plantain and started chopping it. In fact, Ruthie was asking Chinwe that, girl, will you eat? Let me add to it. And you know that if you are not a dumb person, if you are an intelligent person, you know that Biggie brought in those trio to come and cause Bege in the house. Immediately when Wani went to the dressing room, she said to herself that you are not going to fight anyone, girl. And that's it. For what's her name now? For Dami. Dami has eyes on Tofa. And if Tofa knows what is good for himself, I don't know, that might bring highlights for him. Well, aside that, there's this video that's been making round on social media about how Anita poured food on Tofa's body, and then it looks like Tofa is like some sort of house boy. And I think later Anita apologized, but that was kind of belittling, and then he belittled Tofa. So I don't know if he really wants something reasonable out of the relationship when they get outside the house. I don't know if there's still future for it or not, because this is looking more like Anita is more in control than Tofa. Tofa will have to beg and beg. So guys, even Nelly don't dey pepper body, she don't dey beg for house. Like, why will Dami touch Tofa like that? If you can't meet anybody, I'll drag you back. So, and you know that Nelly is insecure, some sort. Even with Suj, the other time that Victoria was having a conversation, Suj and Victoria, they were having conversation together, and then Suj, had to put one of his hand on Victoria's body. You saw the way Nelly reacted just because Victoria and Suj were talking at the kitchen area, and this is the same Suj you said you guys are just vibing together, that nothing serious. But if you see the guy gravitates towards another opposite sex, you start acting in a weird manner. Do you understand? So I actually support this, because the house is too cool, no drama, not everybody is trying to walk on eggshells. They don't want to cause any drama. They are trying to avoid each other. The only person that even she has been trying to cause some chaos is Onyeka, just because they put her in the kitchen that she will be washing the dishes, and she felt like that was like a comeback, that was like an intentional thing from Cassia rather to her. That is still by the way, nothing has really happened in that light. But another basketball that happened not too long, immediately Chinwe, Dami, and Ruthie entered, was when Kelly Ray, when they were talking, they were all discussing about their wager task, and then what's her name now? Oh God, Chinwe was talking about the fact that when I left the show, we heard when some people are saying that I'm a saboteur of our wager task, and then before you know, Nelly too had to return to Chinwe, and then Chinwe had to say, I know you almost died when you saw me, deal with it, kiriko. And then Nelly too on the other side was saying that at least that was why you left the show early. I'm not going to leave by Sunday, because Chinwe already said to Nelly that I'm going to see you leave on Sunday. Oh my guys, the tension in the house is mad as we speak. Even what they call it now, Topher and Anita, they still have scores that they are settling at the garden right now, because the issue of Dami coming into play, and then the way the reception works for Anita. Because guys, if you check this three ladies coming into the show now, it has shaken some things, especially for the ones that are in shape, likes of Anita and Topher, and also Suj with Nelly. And Suj, now I'm telling you now, guys, that he's going to start treading carefully, because he wouldn't want anything that will cause issue or chaos between himself and Nelly, because you know Nelly is kind of insecure. So for Anita is still trying to talk things out with Topher, and I feel like Topher is not stern enough. Like, he's not firm with his words. If a lady if a lady disrespect you, you need to be stern, you need to be firm, just like Suj. If Nelly misbehaves, she knows how to put Nelly in his place, but Topher needs to man up. He needs to man up. If Anita talks in a disrespectful way to you, you need to let her know, or leave her in her space for some time, or maybe days. Then she'll come back to her senses and know that she will learn how to treat you right, or respect you as a man, not just because she's older than you. Know, of course, way above age. Let's look at what they call it. Suj is 23, Nelly is 27 or 29 thereabout. So Suj knows how to handle Nelly, and I really hope that this thing between Anita and Topher, it really has headway, because it's looking like somebody is more of the bossy person than the other. Guys, I'll bring you more highlights from the Big Brother Bbnaija #No Lose God season. I'm so in for the drama, because a lot is gonna happen. So stay glued, guys, and keep it locked here.
Calling you up to get